Hello, my friends. Welcome back to ESL-Easy English, the channel where we make learning English, well, easy. I'm James, your friendly English guide, and today we're talking about something that can change the way you study forever, the top 5 best ways to learn English. Now, you might be learning English because you need it for work, for travel, or maybe just because you love it. But sometimes it's hard to know the best way to study, especially if you're learning on your own. The good news? You can make big progress without a teacher sitting next to you every day. In fact, these 5 methods are perfect for self-study, and I've used them myself when learning other languages. I'll share some personal stories, a few laughs, and simple ways you can start today. So grab a coffee, get comfortable, and let's begin. The first tip is to use a language learning app every single day. Apps like Duolingo, Memrise, and Babbel are fantastic for beginners because they make learning feel like a game. On Duolingo, for example, you earn points, complete levels, and get little reminders from that famous green owl, and trust me, if you skip a day, that owl will find you. The trick is consistency. Just 5 to 15 minutes every day is much better than one long session on the weekend. Think of it like brushing your teeth. Small daily habits keep things fresh. I once had a 10-minute bus ride to work. Every day, instead of scrolling through social media, I did a Duolingo lesson. After a month, I knew dozens of new words without even feeling like I had studied. I urge you to try it. Download one app, set a daily reminder, and do it at the same time every day. Maybe in the morning or during lunch. You'll be amazed at the progress. My tip number 2 is surround your ears with English daily. This is one of my favorites because it feels more like entertainment than study. Watch YouTube videos, movies, or TV shows in English. Listen to English songs, podcasts, or audiobooks. Even if you don't understand every word, your brain is getting used to the rhythm, sounds, and pronunciation. For beginners, I recommend content with English subtitles. That way you can hear the word and see it at the same time. For example, when I was learning Spanish, I watched a Spanish comedy show every night. At first, I understood almost nothing, but after a few weeks, I started catching common words and phrases without trying. If you enjoy music, look up the lyrics and sing along. You might feel silly, but you'll remember the words much faster. And yes, you have my permission to dance around your room while doing it. Tip 3 is all about vocabulary. Use flashcards to remember new words. You can use paper cards or apps like Anki and Quizlet. These apps use a system called spaced repetition, which means they show you words again right before you forget them. It's one of the best ways to move new vocabulary into your long-term memory. As you know, I also work in the online tutoring space. I once had a student named Maria who struggled to remember words. She started using Anki for 10 minutes a night, and after a few weeks, she could remember almost every word we studied, even tricky ones. Pro tip: add a picture to each card or a funny example sentence to make it more memorable. And don't add too many words at once. 5 to 10 new ones a day is enough. Let's move on to tip number 4. Speak and write in English every day, even if you have no one to practice with. Talking to yourself might sound a bit strange, but it works. Describe what you're doing. I am making breakfast. I am cutting tomatoes. Or imagine a conversation at a cafe and play both parts. When I was learning Spanish, as I was going on a trip to Madrid, I spoke to my dog in Spanish. He didn't understand a word, but it helped me practice without feeling shy. If you don't have a pet, a mirror works too. Introduce yourself, answer questions, and practice like you're meeting someone for the first time. Writing is just as important. Keep a short daily journal in English. Even 2 to 3 sentences a day will help you think in English and use new words. And if you want to connect with real people, try language exchange apps like HelloTalk or Tandem. You can text or send voice messages to native speakers, and they'll help correct you. And you can help them with your language too. The last tip, number 5, and maybe the most powerful, is to make English part of your daily life. You don't need to move to an English-speaking country to immerse yourself. You can create an English environment right where you are. Here are some effective ways you can do this. Change your phone and computer to English. You'll learn everyday words like settings and battery without studying. Label items in your house. Put sticky notes on your door, mirror, fridge, chair, and so on. Do daily tasks in English. Read recipes, follow workout videos, or write your shopping list in English. Follow English content creators on social media, and that way you get small bits of English every time you scroll. I once switched my GPS to a British English voice. I learned the word roundabout that way, and now I can't hear it without thinking of that GPS lady telling me to take the second exit. The more you see and hear English in your everyday life, the faster it becomes natural to you. So, those are my top 5 best ways to learn English on your own. 1. Use a language app daily. 2. Watch or listen to English every day. 3. Use flashcards to remember words. 4. Practice speaking and writing, even alone. 5. Immerse yourself in English in daily life. The secret to all of these? Consistency. Even just 10 minutes a day adds up. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Mistakes mean you're learning. And remember, every English speaker was once a beginner, just like you. Thank you for joining me today. If you enjoyed this episode, please like, subscribe, and share it with a friend who's learning English. And tell me in the comments, which of these 5 tips will you try first? I'm James from ESL-Easy English, and I'll see you in the next episode. Keep learning, keep smiling, and bye for now.